This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you. Thursday, we have a pack-up program here, you know, so we're never there the other day. But we come slam bam in some serious things under development that take place in Jamaica here. We want to address it in a very serious way. Because we don't know how long we can continue like this and feel like we can't do nothing about things we are going. And we know there's injustice that is taking place. And ones are going like them now and take responsibility for it. But we know say someone has to pay for the innocent blood that they shed. Every man have a right to be free. Freedom is a necessity for any human being to strive and survive and feel happy. And when people live in societies that them don't feel that they are getting justice, the next thing is to rebel. Yes. The next thing after not feeling happy and not getting any justice is to rebel. So Haile Selassie tell me that there will be no peace until there's equal rights and justice. 50-year-old Relva Hardware was shot and killed by police in 2000. He was shot in Fern Gully and died at the St. Anne Bay Hospital. Now that police who killed that brethren was charged but later freed. In other words, that brethren was shot by a police and there was no justice for that killing in 2000. And we are told that the reason why he was shot was because when he was smoking the spliff and him see the police, him swallow the spliff and eat it. So obviously the police never have no evidence. So him take it up on him head for shot Relva Hardware. Relva Hardware died in the St. Anne Bay Hospital. The police was charged, but later was freed.
What is due to Caesar? You better give it on to Caesar.
But what is Caesar doing for I and I? Yesterday, a man was locked up for a burnt ganja spliff. Police found in his home. A man who was locked up, yesterday we are talking about, no, we're not talking about 10 years ago now. Yesterday, a man who was locked up for a burnt ganja spliff. In other words, a man come in his house and say a butt ganja was held in police cell in St. Thomas for 7 weeks before a magistrate yesterday sent him home, telling the police they had violated the man's right. Can I read that again? A man locked up for burnt ganja spliff, police found in his home, was held in police cell in St. Thomas for 7 weeks before a magistrate yesterday sent him home, telling the police they had violated the man's right. In fact, by the time 32-year-old Gregory Lumsden appeared in the Morant Bay court yesterday for possession of ganja, police had moved him from a cell in Morant Bay to one of Bard police station 30 miles away and prevented him from calling his family. I want Nicholas here that you know, because me and Nicholas have a big reason a while ago. In Morant Bay, the police shift him from one cell 30 miles away and prevent him from calling him family. The magistrate admonished the 32-year-old Gregory Lumsden and discharged his case on the basis that his constitutional rights were violated. Reports are that on June the 21st, Lumsden was taken into custody for apparent it's a burn spliff that was found in his home. Imagine that. A man a burn a spliff in a house and the butt left and you come in him house, lock him up for 7 weeks. Don't give him no phone call. And 7 weeks after, them let him go. So what is that man going to do now? Can he now bring charges against the state? Can he bring charges against the state? We don't know. We don't know. Because it keep happening and happening and happening and happening and it just keep happening. In 1963, an edict went out for the mandatory sentence of ganja, 18 months. Anybody that was found with ganja, even at seed. And there was an atrocity that was placed against a group of Jamaican citizens known as the Rastafari movement that has never been seen again in the annals of Jamaican history, where Rastafari, brethren and sistren was persecuted. This is like 8 months after them claims that Jamaica get independence. 8 months after the worst persecution against Jamaican civilians took place by the state. The state waged a war, bringing them in dead or alive. £1, 1 shilling for the capture of any Rasta. Ganja, it was said, was the cause of these crazy men doing what they do and saying what they say. So we had to wipe out these men and women and get rid of the ganja. 52 years after. 52 years after, Jamaica was celebrating. I want the people them understand what really happened. There is a war against the citizens of Jamaica by the state. 52 years later, while Jamaica celebrates its 52th anniversary of independence, a man in Montego Bay was held for ganja and placed in the cell in the police station, the same police station where 53 years ago, them lock up Rasta in there and beat Rasta and kill some away, cut off with locks. The same cell on Barnett Street. 52 years after, while Jamaica was celebrating independence, a youth was arrested for ganja and placed in a cell there. And when his family came to deal with the case of trying to get him out on bail, he was returned back in the cell because of comments that he made about not liking police. And when his family returned, because they told his family to come back at 5, and we all know the story. If you don't know the story now, trust me, you must live in a cave. When his family come back at 3, them say the man was in the hospital. And when they went to the hospital, them tell the family that the man drop off at the bunk in the cell. That is what them tell the hospital. Only to come find out now, say, it's some man kill him, beat him up, And eventually him dead. And guess what kind of man beat him up and kill him? Madman and a man who cannot hear and cannot speak. No, Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with your mighty hand. Believe you me. The police them say is an insane man. And a man with dumb and deaf beat him up. No, I don't know where we take off this. Because I was telling the decision them in there a while ago, say, and this is not a lie, you know, because I now say nobody never beat him up in a cell, you know. Because you see that thing they name bunk bed in a prison, in a cell, our serious thing, you know. That thing they name bunk, the little wooden thing with them give you for lay down pan, you know. It's a serious thing. I have had experience with that in the same cell, the same prison, same jail. Police put me in a cell with some man in the same Barnett Street police station there years ago when we just go a Montego Bay go live, you know. And them put me in the cell. And apparently a man did in there from long time. So him claim the bunk bed. Him claim it, you know. And me I tell you now, say, I don't know if it's still a go on now, but in them days, you know, them used to put the filth bucket inside of the cell with everybody, you know. So, no matter what, you can't hide when you use it, you know. You just use it right there so in front of everybody will stand up in front of you. And sometimes the filth bucket full. Anyway, this may sound gross. It may sound gross, you know, but it's reality we are talking about, you know. You understand? The bunk there, the filth bucket there beside the bunk. A man in there long time, him control the bunk. Me go in there, next man go in there, and the next man go in there. About 5 of we in the cell. A man who never know where I go on now, him go lay down upon the bunk. And the man who did there before will claim the bunk. Take up the bucket and dose the man with it. And you know, say, it can't miss we. So, a spear filter fly all over the cell, you know. Plain filter fly over the cell. Is the police have to come wash out the cell, you know. Them turn on a hose like a fire hydrant hose and turn it on in the cell and wet up the whole of we inside the so to wash out the cell. Now, me not saying that it's not possible that a man couldn't beat up a man in a cell to the point where he have to go to cell, he have to go to jail, he have to go to hospital and then dead. But it is an ironical situation that is a dumb pardon me for laughing, you know, is a dumb and deaf man and a man who's psychologically imbalanced do this harm. No, I don't care who do it. My stand is that the state is responsible for anyone that is in their care. The state is responsible. Nobody cannot say, boy, the two man them. You have to the state is responsible. Amadale fire, when the picnic them get burned up inside it, so, all right, now we hear the government say them are going to help, them are going to pay some money to the victims. This youth, the police, everybody in the world see it on video, so-called not so sound mind, dip on the ground, a reel, and the police take out him gun and fire 2 shots in the man pan the ground and kill the man and get away with it. Because according to the DPP who did interview pan it, pan the station here, according to she say, nobody came and declared that it's them do the video. So the video can be anything. Now, we understand all of them little law business, they are law business and all, but reality is reality, you know. Reality is reality. The law is not necessarily for justice. The law is to maintain the system. You have to maintain a certain order in the system. So a man can arrest you for ganja because the system said illegal. And a man can come to around to the system, the ganja illegal, and the system said legal. As we can see now, that the Minister of Security and Justice, Peter the Divine come and say, look here, just because a man dead, he said these people close the gate when the ass gone through. There's things that can be done before the thing happening, you know. But them do have no far eye, them can't see far. All them do, when we present certain solutions, them don't listen for the solutions from the radio, you know. Them are listening for hear you say something that them can plan for sue you. So them them set up them people for listen to the radio and say, all right, you sit from Sunday morning, I'm going to put your ear and you're going to listen to everything that woman down IRFM say. Because we want to hear what you're saying precisely. Because these people have a way to talk things out of the way we don't go so, and we want to charge them. So if you hear she say anything proper, improper, just tell them to send the tape. And that goes from Mutabaruka too. As a matter of fact, him gone way out. Them don't listen for the things that we say that can create some justice and some equity in the society. All them want to do is sue. Where is it true? Me no deal with sue. My woman no name Sue. Me no know no woman when name Sue. I fit them business that. So here the guy comes in now. Peter the Divine say, them are gonna stop, lock up people for ganja on the spot. In other words, when them catch you with ganja now, which is a weird thing, I don't know. Somebody can, I'll go talk to Miguel and find out this. According to what the minister is saying, Peter the Divine, he's saying that if a police stop you on the road and you have a spliff, him not going to charge you for the split on the spot. Him going to give you a summon. In other words, you're not going to go jail for the spliff. Them going to give you, I want the people them listen to me, you know, because you have some man out there now through me hear that, him not listen properly to what them say. So right away him feel say ganja free now, so I'm going to drive up and down with ganja. It don't free you. It don't free you know, because what is happening is that you have to show the police a identification to verify who you be. I want the youth them listen to where I go on here, so you know. And somebody can call me and correct me if I am misquoting what was said or what Peter the Divine said. Peter the Divine says, if a police catch you with ganja on the road, a spliff, you must show him your identification. And when you show him the identification, you will be given a summons to go to court. It's like if you are speed on the road and the police stop you. The police say, can I see your identification? And you see him take your driver's license and go around the corner and write up a yellow paper and give the paper and say, you have been served as someone, you must come to court on such and such a day. That is what them going to do. No. It don't mean say now go to court. It means say you get a summons, you're going to go to court. But, and this is the tricky part right now, you know. If you don't have your ID, so I tell you the Rasta, the people are easy, you know. All right. I want the people them listen to me, and if it's not so it go, somebody please, if somebody up at the newsroom, if Mr. Franklin understand it different, or if Cabo understand it different, she can come and tell me say it's not so it go. All right. If you get caught with ganja, with a spliff, and you don't have an ID, the police is going to take you to the jail house until somebody can come and identify you. Him cannot give you the summons without an identification. So, if you don't have an identification, you will be taken to the jail and you have to wait until somebody come and identify you. Now, I just read a thing a while ago, you know, about the magistrate who released the man after 7 weeks. And what it says here is that the man was there for 7 weeks and them never allow him no phone call. Them never allow the man no phone call because they move him from one cell to the next cell, 30 miles away, and never allow him no phone call. So, the minister is saying now that anyhow you go to the jail, you have to wait until somebody come and identify you. No, this is where I have a problem with now. This is where I have a problem with. Because we go right back into what took place with that brethren. Because here is it, that somebody came to bail the brethren, and I am thinking in my head, all right, suppose you do have an ID, suppose a youth do have no ID upon him, and them carry him go to the jail. And meanwhile, them they at the jail, so make we say them give him a phone call, if you call somebody to come bail him with an ID. Suppose me and the brethren in this, I say, boy, you see me, you know, that's why I don't like police in Rasta. Because right now, I'm a baby mother, I go to Rasta, so me can't take police, you know. We gone back at square one now, you know. Because the police in there go to take resentment to him, I said, so, and beat him and kill him. So that still not solve the problem. Because it don't deter the police from carry out the same action where them carry out by taking the brother and put him back in our cell with some man where them claim, say, no righted. That is not deterrent from giving the citizen justice in relationship to the aggressiveness of these police. The police force was started in Jamaica to suppress these workers and slaves during the Morant Bay Rebellion. After them see what go on in Morant Bay, them set up this structure, this police force structure, so as to quell all rebellions in Jamaica. And that is exactly what the police force is doing now. These little youth were in a uniform is given power and authority to do what they want to do and maintain this status quo of colonialism and neo-colonialism by some bossy slaves who sit down in a parliament, in a garden house, and oppress the people them continuously. And that we see a Guanya so right now. So, people them continuously. And that we see a Guanya so right now. So, why them could have just overnight just say, we now go charge people from carry ganja in a spliff again, you know. Overnight them say that, you know, because them something juke them on them side, you know. Something juke them on them side and say, yes, but we are doing this terribly, you know. We have to do something about it quick. So why am today decriminalization and legalization of ganja? How that take so long? Because them decriminalize the ganja from them time, you know, the youth wouldn't in a jail, for them turn him back, for go put him in a cell with mad people, for make them kill him. Or maybe it's lie them a tell. Because them do that all the while. We know about police beatings. Just the other day, them kill a brother down at Hanover. The other day, them kill, a couple years ago, them kill a brother in a Constant Spring police station. I mean, a whole heap of them things they are going. We cannot trust the state to protect us from ourselves. And don't tell me about no resources is not there, because there was no resources put in place when Peter the Divine claimed that police must now stop arrest people for ganja on the road, but give them a summons. Him just overnight just said that. These people can't do anything they want to do. Them is government. Them can't do anything them want to do. But because it look like them get castrated. Yes, a whole heap of them get castrated. Them don't have no balls. You understand? Them refuse to do the things them that is proper to make Jamaican people just be happy. Jamaican people want happy Rasta. You don't understand that? We want to know so we can go get food. We want to know so we have a little shelter over our head. We want to know so picnic can go to school. We just want to be happy. We don't want all these complications. Because you sending me now, and you to drive on the road and you have no, I mean, Him could have ID, you know. But him a walk on the road and him forget him a walk like a spliff. And him a walk on the road and police stop him. And him not have no ID. Yeah, okay, him go to jail again. And him could have resent that and I say, why, Mr. B, you just come lock me up, so that's why I don't like police, you know. And then you go say, you know, like police, and then the scare him still go make him dead. That doesn't solve nothing. One is not try this and not try that. Uno not doing the thing before the thing supposed to take place. Uno supposed to sit down with the people and see what is happening. Because every time something happen at the time, uno react to it. That is what uno doing now. Uno keep reacting to the thing when the thing done do. Anyway. Sorry, Baba. Sorry. Okay, alright. Here we go. Here we go. This is the Steppin Razor with, you know. Sometimes we wonder what else can happen. And then we come to the conclusion and say, after 9 days, you're going to hear something will blaze up people again and make people get vexed. And then after 9 days, it go down again. Trust me, Jamaican people, you see that youth that when you Mario Dean, we're dead here right now, where we are blaze up for and I said, no, police this and police that. We're going to just make next week come and make something else happen again and never forget that. Because all of that things come like we forget it, you know. And we did that blaze up. The 4 girls, them 4 ladies where they get raped in a Montego Bay there. And a little 8-year-old where they get raped. You know, this how that just sieve out and the amount of excitement will go on, you know, when that it happen. It's the same thing with the brethren where the police them shoot in a Fern Gully, you know. People say, you mean say them kill him for a spliff? You know how much man dead for spliff since our brother dead? The woman where them kill, the pregnant woman where them kill about 8 years ago. We don't hear nothing more about that woman there, you know. Till 6 years after them come kill our next woman, you know. A 2 pregnant woman police kill in a St. Thomas, you know. I want you to know that, you know. A 2 pregnant woman police kill in a St. Thomas. All we are there talk about say they were them there this and them there that and they are quote and you can't talk about the case. It's madness. One to the woman was dead about 8 years ago with police shot. Oh, we not hear nobody talk about that. Then the police again come shot and the next pregnant woman with her sister. And they want to tell about their court. How long it ago their court? Them things they're not supposed to their court so long, Rasta. It's urgency we are dealing with. Serious urgency. Okay. Alright. So Mario Dean is ready upon the board here so now, and we can't make it go so. We refuse to make it go so. Personally, we don't know what our next person on radio now. Me can't make that go so. From me hear about it, it's like me feel weak. Me can't make it go so. Okay, Mr. Dean?
Yes, it is. I'm here.
How you do, sir?
Not going too good, but
I should need to ask you how you do. You know, if me not do good much like you, and you are the father.
Yes, man.
All right.
Yes, man.
All right, more you carry me through exact. Is you going on it's not you going on the cell, the jail?
No, the town of Smack gonna go down there. I went down there. No. Andrew when he went there on Monday. We tried yesterday after the court. We got an order from the judge at the court. So we go there, but they did.
All right.
No, they didn't give us the view what we wanted. My lawyer went and they didn't give us the view.
Them didn't give you a view?
No view. All right,
let me ask you a question now. There's conflicting reasoning going. As a father, where you believe happen? As a father, where you personally believe happen?
I believe that the police is totally responsible for my son's death.
Yeah.
As a father. Whichever way it goes.
Whether or not madman did kill him or the police kill him. Yeah.
If it's not the inmates who beat him.
Yeah.
And let me tell Jamaica something and tell the whole world. The kind of infliction on Mr. for my son is a motor. The kind of inflict for my son, right? The aunt can't do that. Aunt cannot do it. Aunt cannot do that to my youth. That's totally impossible for the hand to do that. You understand?
Yeah.
It has to be, and then again, I tell you this again. His hands were bound when that happened to him. You understand? Because
his man was bound in the cell?
Yes, man. The man was bound, man. The man don't have no lacerations to him, man.
So you suggest them it's not in the cell him get beaten then?
Right, whatever way it go, if hands were bound when it happened, because the man don't have nothing but one scratch, one little scratch for one hand, and one little scratch.
Yeah.
And that could have been a fingernail scratch.
Yeah.
You understand? The man don't have nothing like him that could have defend him head out. The man I get licking him head.
Yeah, you would have get a whole heap of lick on him hand because he would have hold it in him face, front of face and all that.
The man don't have nothing at all, nothing that he must, not just one little scratch to tell us upon the man. I mean, me go down there, I was down at the Cornwall Regional Hospital on Monday afternoon and Tuesday morning of last week. And I take a good view on my child. You understand?
Yeah.
In the hospital, lay down on the bed.
Yes.
My daughter get him to respond to one and two little questions by shaking him foot.
Yeah.
You understand? That means when I say hands are bound, not in front of him, his hands are bound.
Behind him.
More likely the handcuff him and not still in.
Yes,
you understand?
So you know you can't find out that, you know. You can't find out if it's handcuff him and it handcuff, you know.
Yeah, what to say, the friend, the autopsy was supposed to be today, and we put it off because I get the foreign pathologist.
Yes, we find out where going.
Next week as a second view, because the government pathologist is going to be there.
Yes.
But we want
somebody independent
private pathologist.
Definitely.
Our thing, otherwise from our side, you understand?
Yeah. So you not agree with them about no madman beat him up and lick him?
No, I'm not agree with that none at all. I'm not buy that none at all. I'm not take that one any at all. No. Not accept that any at all.
Well, brethren, I tell you something. TARK.
And as I was saying, so for instance, I give a clear and I'm going to one-sided thing. So for instance, say the prisoner them beat him up. That means them put him in the cell. You got the inmates beat him up. That means them put him in the cell with them hands, with the handcuff, and them give them tools for it. You understand? Because a hand can't do that. Them give him by the pipe, them give him by the pipe iron or button for it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You follow me? The first them says is bunk him drop off, you know.
Well, the bunk not so high, and furthermore, dropping off a bunk couldn't do so much damage to you.
Yeah, but them thing conflicting motor.
Definitely.
You understand? So them thing, they must have go round and round the thing, them give a whole different story. Right?
You didn't know that them catch an officer inmate, an inmate washing blood from the cell?
No, it was, yes, man.
Where the brother was beaten, them catch.
Evidence in court. The officer gave evidence in court yesterday. The officer gave evidence in court yesterday on it, man. I say he stopped with the inmate doing it.
So how come the inmate watch blood from the cell?
Number two, that's when them call him was up by Freeport lockup. The police station at Freeport. Him drive from Freeport come to the Barnett Street lockup.
Yeah.
So it never take minutes to reach there.
Yes.
You understand? When him come and see a man from the number 2 cell.
Wash blood
out of number 4 cell. You understand?
This is where your son was. This is where your son was.
Investigating officer. He's the man who's investigating officer.
Yeah.
You understand? Right? He wears a khaki suit. And came in the court just to give that evidence yesterday. Just for that, and just came in the court and said he is the investigating officer, and I'm calling him to tell him what is happening.
Well, Bridget, I can tell you something. If them ever find out, say, it's not them 2 men that kill him, this would be the heights of corruption, you know. This is where you have to know it gone to the next level of corruption, you know. In the police force, you know.
But it's not even that. You know what was a hurtful thing after I lost our child. You understand? Firstborn child for me, firstborn child.
It's a firstborn.
You understand? Yeah, man, first to the both of us.
Wait, stop, Bridget. I want to send a message to my manager upstairs. Cabo, you hear the man say is him firstborn child. Okay, continue. Do you know why I say that?
You understand?
Yeah.
And the thing is that after this was hurt us so much, and the whole Jamaica and the whole world, a matter of fact, they're coming around to give us more hurt again. By insulting us and being a madman come to the court yesterday. Yeah. A madman I don't even know where him is.
Where him is? Well, I tell you, Rasta, that you know.
When the man was asked questions by his brother outside of the court, not in the court.
Yeah.
When brother see him and talk to him, and not even know where him is, and not even know where him is, and not even know.
Where him did it for?
Why is that at the court? He never know nothing. The man just said, shake and say, and
you didn't have the court when that go on?
No. The brother questioned, this is out of the court. This is the brother.
Oh.
When before him going, and brother talk to him.
Talk to him.
Outside of the court,
Yeah.
brother don't live near where he was, you know. So I haven't seen him in a while personally. I'm just missing, you know.
But I hear the parents of that man now, I refute what the police have said too.
Yeah, because the mother is here. She lives abroad.
Yeah.
Right, she lives abroad and she's here now, and she says, look, missing him was at a home. She was paying for her.
Yeah.
But he move away from the message store from the home or whatever.
I will not put it across him to take him off of the road and carry him going there now.
No, we'd investigate that. My lawyer myself investigate that. That is what we're suspecting. He was actually inside there for a ganja spliff.
The so-called madman.
The so-called madman, but he was in number 4 cell with the next madman and the next dumb and a deaf man and them 3 man.
I want to go out of Jamaica, right? No, I want to go out of Jamaica.
The next madman cannot be found. When time my lawyer called on him, saying gone. They say that he's gone to Kingston.
So it's three, wait there.
For psychiatric evaluation.
So it's 2 psychiatric evaluated people in there and 1 deaf and dumb person.
Yes, a mute. Yeah,
so it's 3 person in there and them all 2 for the murder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they really want to believe that.
The charge 2 and other one is for questioning. The 3rd one is the deaf and the dumb man for questioning.
Them Peter the Divine, I mean, as a sensible man now, them man they not look into them thing there. I mean people are telling about say investigation and we must allow the court to take its course and all them something there. I mean, what is obvious to the normal person is not obvious to these people because them so in the tenet of the law, that is not justice. That now, brethren, you can't afford to make them people, you know, make it just sink, so you know. Because we see a whole heap of them things that come and just go so. Believe you me, no man. You can't afford to make the government, because we have put it at the heel at the government, you know. Because too much people are dead under the care of the government, under the state. Brethren, me I beg you. You.
Well, just for the insult alone, if we also even going to consider any compromise, we're not going to consider any compromise anymore. That's all I can say to you. We're not going to spell out anything, Muta. We're just going to the insult that they insult us by bringing a madman. Present a madman.
Yeah, and a dumb man. A dumb man.
That's a big insult, man. That's a big insult. You understand?
No, that's
not. You know, that's a big insult. I take it as a big insult. I take it as an insult. I take it as, I take it far than what most people look at it.
Yeah. So how the mother go on? How the mother keep up, you know?
The mother not doing well enough. To be honest, I tell you the truth. She has to be she has to be getting treatment. From the doctor.
Yeah.
She has to be going to
yes.
very regularly now because,
All right, Bridget, you me I say to you now, no matter what, trust me, you know, say me will keep in contact with you now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me will keep in contact with you, Bridget. And let me say,
no, man, this is not a normal thing. This is something out of context.
Totally out.
Totally out. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not within human rights.
Yes.
Deal with people like this.
Yes.
And they are the people who are supposed to
protect you.
Yeah, serve and protect.
Yes.
And them tearing down the system, with that type of behavior, they're tearing us down, man. All
right,
whatever way, I'm not putting no finger on nothing, but whatever way it goes, as I said before, if it's the police them do it, the man was bound, right? And the youth was bound, right? And if it's a prisoner them do it, there must be orchestrated thing. You understand? They must got instructions to do so. And I'm talking this without any apology.
Well, I am not. I don't want to apologize because there's nobody to apologize to.
Yeah.
All right, brethren. So you me I say no. Trust me, no. Me will call you over and over again. Believe you me, yes, sir.
All right, Muta.
All right, give thanks.
Yeah, man. Most welcome, my brother.
Yeah. That was the father of Mario Dean, the brethren who was murdered under the care of the state. 31-year-old youth murdered. Something that a simple thing like a spliff end up being is death. Think about it, you know. A spliff. I just read a thing a while ago, you know, where them arrest a man, them go in him cell. Sorry, them go in him house. Go find a burnt spliff and arrest the man for it. A spliff. And a youth now, them hold him for a spliff. And after them people them come bail him. Because him utter something that them don't like. Them put him back in the cell. And them end up now realize say him get murdered. And then I come tell you say his madman kill him. Brethren, how much people you can go tell that in a Jamaica? You think on the feel say any Jamaican believe that? Show me a Jamaican out there we believe we uno tell the people them. Because me would like believe it too. But guess what? It look too weird. Two man who feel said insane and a man who is dumb and deaf beat the man to death. And then again it don't matter so it was in the care of the state. Too much people is dying in the care of the state. You understand what I say, Peter the Divine? Because you see, for him talk about him and look for divine intervention, more people are dead in the state care. From the time he make that utterance until now, you know what people dead in state care? So it come like him I pray to the wrong God. Peter, you praying to the wrong God. I don't understand it. And I don't really want to bust my brains I know because them things I make you think things where you're not supposed to think. Believe you me. Only make me think things where I'm not supposed to think. Me sit down in myself and panic as a muta. Don't go there so you know. You know so if you go there so it's dangerous. But it's that them will lead you to do. Them will lead you to be dangerous in this system you saw. This system where we have so, I lead people to think things where normally they would not have think or thought about. Here, a man yesterday, day before yesterday, you leg a man. You have him in a cell for 6 weeks. 6 weeks you have him in a cell. And you can't go in front of the judge and the judge let him go. So you are infringed upon the right of the man. A police do that again, you know. Police, how do make the state are using the Rasta? How do not understand the history of the police force? How do make as young people, because mostly are young people, young, the other day me are driving a bus go town. Right after you pass Ferry police station in Rasta. I kid you not. Me in the bus and me say the bus, the traffic has slowed down. And me I say, right till I walk and look like an accident. Just when we look out there, is a policeman that push a youth against a car and kick him foot, you know, and drive on the back of the car, you know, and hold the youth on the ground, you know, and him gun in him next hand, so you know, like say, get up and see if I don't shoot you, whatsoever. And me I say, but wait, and this is in front of traffic pan the Mandela Highway, in the midday. Them now hide. The police hold the youth them on the ground. One of them, two of them put up their man up the that me a fretting on me. I say, no, please don't make when the bus pass me hear 2 gunshots in a Rasta because there's no way. Me now go tell the man to stop the bus and come off of the bus, you know. Because I fret there now, me a fret and I say, please, don't make we hear 2 gunshots when we pass them. Because how me see the man a angle you them, you know. And the man have the youth them on the ground already, now the youth them have them hand up in the ear, and them have the gun like, what else can the youth do if the youth have him head in the ear, and him have the youth them on them knee, and the youth them on them knee? What else can the youth do? Mr. Peter, it's a conspiracy to have against the people, them Rasta. You have some workers where not have no training. You have a man named Mr. Ellington. after on charge a youth for murder and the youth lock up in a prison, you still can't bring forth the evidence we are talking about the man killed, the man responsible for 100 murder. Or we not hear Mr. Bunting say nothing about that. And Jamaican people just go like say business as usual. Granted, say most of we really figure out about this vibes cartel thing. But all right, so them charge him for murder. All right, no, most people when we know don't disagree with it. But then now, them put fire upon the fire now when them tell you say, you know, say he is responsible for 100 more murders. And it just goes so. A man just said that so and it just gone so. And nobody not check it because most people don't like the youth. Or just take it away there. Then I saw everybody, I saw them going to do it so all the while. And we don't, I tell you, man, it's a dangerous thing. Dangerous. I'll get the thing I know because at first we hear say the man drop off our bunk up our way name there. So the police them tell the hospital say the man drop off our bunk, right? Mm-hmm. And how long it take them now for tell we say it's some madman read? Where that's Shane? Shane in that studio with me. Huh?
Well, it was like about the Thursday or Friday afterwards. Way down in a week, probably about a week afterwards, that we hear so them charged 3 men or 2 men that were in the cell with him. And we are say, if the man get beaten from Sunday and in at the hospital from the Sunday, why is only a week? Yeah, why take a whole week before we hear say 2 men get arrested for that?
Yeah, some fishy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I haven't said fishy neither because it not fishy. It just totally sound corrupt.
Yes, man.
Totally corrupt. All right, we have the lawyer who is representing the family and Mario Dean and the line here. Miguel, how you doing, man?
Greetings and blessings, my brother. One love. Give thanks.
Why, what a low we reach in a Jamaica, brethren.
My brother. I'm glad you also mentioned the case of Gregory Lumsden.
Yes.
You know, that a man has been in custody for 2 months.
Yes.
You know.
And you let him go yesterday?
In a jail up in Bath in St. Thomas for a half a spliff.
Yes.
Yes, you know.
Burn spliff.
Yes, it was half, you know, and so on. So it's very, very bad. And I'm listening to you all, and the passion and the power that is coming out is that we are saying to the police and the government and Jamaica is that enough. This is enough now. There should never be another one. You know, we're just not going to take these type of excuses, these types of statements, these type of things pushing down our throat that all these years you take us for idiots, telling us these grand stories and lies. You know, after persons have been killed in custody, after persons have been held in custody unjustly, and so on. Let Mario Dean now be the watershed, and that there will be no more.
Miguel, I don't know if you know this. Did you know that the government have allocated money to destroy ganja in the budget?
This year budget?
No, all right. Usually them have raid ganja piece, but you have to have certain money we allocated for do that. Then I them destroy a couple ton of ganja in a Jamaica.
Yes.
All right, we are say, all right, so them say them are go decriminalize ganja, but yet still round the corner them are burn down the ganja. And we are say it sound ironical that them not say them could have really have the ganja they put up in a cool, dry, safe place for future economic.
For all of the things that are being described, medicinal and other.
Yes. Why you have to burn it, brethren?
Proud of doing so. They video it sometimes. You know, it won't make no sense at all. Absolutely no sense.
And then after all of that, you carry a man got jail and court and charge him $100. The paper with a right pan alone costs more than $100.
Absolutely. You know, but you see what has happened again, it comes back to be that they are serving their masters abroad.
Yes.
They get money, you know, they get money to eradicate ganja.
And that me just tell you, say them get money.
They get money to suppress these things.
Yes.
So they have to at least give the appearance. So whenever now they're cutting down your ganja field, they make sure bring cameras to video it. presumably that they can send it abroad to say, look, man,
See, we are destroyed.
we're doing the work and therefore entitled for more money next year.
Yes.
So that has been the backbone of the whole ganja policy by the different governments in Jamaica. That how do they please their American masters?
Them foreign masters, yes.
Definitely. So whilst they are doing all of that, the fiddling with the law, procrastinating, prevaricating and all of that with the law, youths are dying.
Yes.
Persons' rights are being taken away for a spliff.
Yes.
You see, and then because Mario died, and it's an international outcry, they now come up with say, well then all right, from now on, a spliff and small portion of ganja will be non-arrestable offense. That is not what people want. People are saying we shouldn't be going to court, none at all. Make
I understand something you say, because I just suggest what I think is what the minister is saying. He's saying that if a police stop you on the road with spliff, you have to have an identification, right?
Yes.
Him offer you a summons. That is what I say. So if you don't have the summons, what him do with you?
Yes.
Sorry, if you don't have the ID, what the police is authorized to do in that case? If you don't have an ID upon you,
he takes you to the station.
Okay,
and upon taking you to the station, no, that is to verify who you are.
So how am going to verify who you is at the station?
Well, probably at that time he might allow you to call somebody.
All right, stick up in.
Yes.
The case that we just mentioned a while ago, where the brother get Lego yesterday.
Yes.
He was not allowed to make any phone call.
I noticed that, yes.
All right. So I say now, isn't this going back into the quagmire of madness?
Absolutely. It's going to create more problems.
Yes.
Because normally, you know, police don't like to even give people phone call.
Yes.
When you go to the station, it is a matter of right. In fact, because in the instances of there are 3 persons charged for the killing of Mario Dean. All 3 are mentally disturbed.
Yes.
Right. Now, the documents that come into court yesterday showed that the police did question and answer of 2 of the persons. 2 of the persons that are mentally sick, you know.
Yes.
Now, normally, with a question and answer, more so with a murder case, you do a question and answer with a lawyer.
Of course.
If the persons cannot afford a lawyer, you would get a legal aid or a duty counsel to come and witness the thing. In this case, in the Mario Dean case, it is 2 justices of the peace in Montego Bay that the police get to witness the question and answer that they did of one man named Orr and the other one named Morgan. So things like that is what make people realize that this whole thing is a perpetual cover-up.
Yes, corruption, yes.
Definitely. Let me just read a little passage from the investigating officer in the matter, what he wrote from his statement. He said, on arrival at the Barnett Street police station about 1:15 p.m., I saw and spoke with Inspector MacDonald Gale, who told me certain things. I then saw and spoke to Woman Corporal E. Stewart, who was on supervision duties at the cell. Now, here he's saying that somebody was on supervision duties at the cell. But the man is saying, you know. And then now he spoke to Woman Corporal Stewart, who told me certain things, after which she took me onto the cell block. She then pointed me to cell number 4. I observed a man inside washing out the cell.
Yes.
Man said when he is the investigating officer. He's stationed at, he's not stationed at Barnett Street. He's stationed over by the other station at the port area there. He said when he got there, he sees a man washing out the cell. I immediately stopped him and instructed him to exit the cell. The man who sees a man washing out the cell. I immediately stopped him and instructed him to exit the cell. The man who later gave his name as Reed immediately proceeded to the front of cell number 5. So from day one, here this officer is saying he identifies a woman corporal who's on cell duties. He comes and sees a man, even before the investigating officer can even, he sees a man washing out the cell. and he goes on to give. So, in other words, you're tampering with a crime scene.
Yes.
You are now changing up the crime scene.
Yes.
You know, all of this.
Washing away the evidence.
Washing out the blood.
Yes.
Washing out the blood.
So why,
You know?
what is it that, all right, the first time we hear about this thing is that them tell when them carry the man go to hospital, them say him drop off at the bunk.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Is how long after we are told that it's three madman kill him? How long after? Since the time of going to the hospital.
The same day, the same Sunday, when the person went to bail him, they told that person also that he was beaten in the cell.
Yes.
So the same Sunday that argument came up.
Yes.
And the same Sunday the argument of drop off of the bunk came up.
Yes.
So immediately people realized that the two stories could not
Something wrong.
are not true.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, when the family, along with other persons, went to the hospital and saw the type of injuries now,
Yes.
they realized that this couldn't be no drop off a bed. In
Yes.
fact, they discussed it with a doctor who looked at Mario.
Yes.
And they asked the doctor and said, "Doctor, are those injuries consistent with when somebody fall off a bed?" And the doctor said, "Certainly not."
No, terrible. But you look at the man in the paper, you can't say it's not a drop off of the bed thing that.
No, and when a mother had to remove the sheet to look at his toes, he has a particular spot, she says, on one of his toes. That was how she was able to identify him. She could not recognize him by his face.
Yeah.
It was so bloated, it was so swollen, it was so out of proportion that to make sure she had to look at a spot that she as a mother knows her son has to identify him as her son.
But when I look at him, I say, not even if you drop off a coconut tree, you look so rasta. You know what I mean? Really?
Yes. It is. And to insult our intelligence, to know that those are the type of arguments the police prefer. Let me go further. Yesterday in court, the judge ordered that the lawyers be given permission to look at the cell area, to look at the cells and so on. When myself and another lawyer, Miss Stacy and Young, when we went down to the station, they blocked us from seeing the cells.
Why? What is it for?
The excuse that the senior officer gave us was that the officer in court who is investigating the officer in the matter, Sergeant Finley, Sergeant Finley had no authority to tell the judge that he will facilitate us viewing the cell. That is the excuse. A court doing business with who? If a court makes its order.
Yeah, you make the order.
The court makes the order, you fulfill and carry out that order. If you don't carry out that order, you're in contempt of the court.
Of course.
And we go down there, and they block us, they don't want to see us. But you see, if the police hands are clean of this matter, you would gladly open the doors for us to see the cells. But the mere fact you keep hiding and all, in a lot of other countries, the police would have taken the media on a tour of the cells.
Yes, for sure.
Because you're saying I didn't kill him.
Yes.
These other people kill him. Take people on a tour. Or you are saying him drop off a bunk bed.
Show the bunk bed.
Show them the bunk bed, of course.
Me brethren, how tall is that bunk bed? For me come and drop off and look so.
We did, well, that's why we wanted to go there. But they have blocked us. And so we are going to have to go back to the court now and let the judge know that that they are not cooperative at all.
Yes.
Further, the judge has ordered that all the station diaries for that day, all the prisoners' books,
documents,
all the documents regarding this matter for that day in regards to Mario Dean be brought into the clerk of court.
Yes.
And that it must be done by today.
Yes.
So that it can be there for safekeeping.
They must secure it.
Yes. Up to now it hasn't been brought.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, up to now they haven't been brought.
I wonder if Peter the Divine have it.
Well, Mr. Bunting is going to be meeting with members of the family at 2 o'clock on Sunday.
Yes.
I will be there, and there are certain things we are going to be outlining to him, you know, that to ensure that he understands what really is happening. Mm-hmm. The citizens of Montego Bay, I really want to congratulate them. They have kept up the pressure. They have been demonstrating. They have been agitating. And they will be coming out on Sunday afternoon again for further demonstration on Marcus Garvey Day over there in Montego Bay.
Well, brethren, I want you continue this thing and trust me. Miguel, me tell you the truth, you know, I don't know if you say no, brethren, because it pass words, you know, it pass words.
Yes,
you know,
definitely.
Yeah.
It really, you see, when we see things like these, we could understand Rudolph Franklin.
Yes.
That is the brother in the Coral Garden.
Yeah, that's why I'm bring it up too. I brought it up.
Yes, because they went and destroyed the brother crops one time. They went a second time, destroyed the brother crops. And a third time, you know, to destroy the crops, you shoot him.
Yes.
So the brother reached a point of saying, boy, enough is enough. The system drives you to think that way.
But that them a drive me if you do you know, Miguel, them a drive me if you think somewhere where me never usually think.
Then you don't think the same thing happening to me too?
You know, see, me I think some things where me never usually
when
think.
I read some of these statements and all of that now, firsthand, that an officer going to tell me these things and so on. Picture when I am in court and feeling now that this thing is so continuous. Because one of the things we are going to be pointing out to the minister, you cannot ameliorate the conditions of persons in custody without you have to start with the structure of the jails.
Of course.
The very structure is bad. The very structure is a hangover from colonialism. The jails are thick walls, very dark, very damp. People have to sleep on the cold floor, on newspaper, on cardboard boxes. Even in the middle of the day with the brightest sun in a country like this, inside those places are very dark.
A slave place, man, slave. That still have the slave mentality.
So you've got to change that whole structure because you're carrying a man. He is presumed innocent until proven otherwise. And the mere fact you're keeping him in these conditions will lead to frustration, will lead to fights, will lead to nerves on edge, and will cause people when they come out to hate the system even more.
Yes.
You know. So they are driving the youth them to madness and to extreme measures.
Yeah.
You've got to save that. After you correct the structure, then you work on the personnel now that are guarding people to say, look, the man is innocent until proven otherwise. Treat him with respect and courtesy.
Yeah. And the youth them who have on this uniform must remember, say, them is not part of the same system where them are defend. Them is just workers who can be exterminated or eliminated at any time.
Which is what they do, yes.
You know, see,
anytime you decide to break ranks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, well, anyway, give thanks, brethren, and, you know, we're going to follow it up, we're going to keep in contact with you and see what's going to happen. You know, them way there.
You're always welcome, and we really give thanks for the efforts. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, Isis. That was the lawyer representing the Dean family here. Believe you me, I mean, like, wow, you know. Miguel Lan is the lawyer defending this case here, and it may I tell you, it distressing, very, very distressing.